Okay. Hey guys, if anyone is watching this, I thought I'd make a quick little part 2 to my Etsy failures. If you look on my channel, I've got a video that I made not too long ago titled Etsy failures. So I think I'm going to title this one Etsy failures 2 or part 2. And this one is just going to be a quick little short video just explaining the other things that I struggled with, or that I'm still struggling with, because I still have an Etsy shop. So another thing I wanted to add to this was to this little series, I guess, is if you are going to have an Etsy shop selling whatever you choose to sell, make sure you pick a solid target audience. That's very important. Like Dylan Jarvis and her team, they always recommend, it's not about niching down specifically, it's about picking the right products for the right customer, right? So whatever you choose to sell, make sure you are aware of the types of people that would like it, and the types of people that you're going to be aiming to reach, right, when you start selling. So that was like one other little point I wanted to add. Another one here is, yeah, when you do choose to create your products and sell your products on Etsy, make sure you create the products with the target audience in mind as well. Because, yeah, you create the product for targets and not, I mean, it's a bit tricky because I know Etsy's main selling point was you craft and create whatever you like, and then you find the audience for that thing. Obviously, that does work for many shops and for many people, but I think you do need some kind of a fan base as well if you are going to do that. It's a little bit tricky because Etsy is not for artists. That's what some of the gurus would say. But one of the unique selling points for Etsy was that any artists or craftsmen could put their stuff on there and they would gain some traction and have some success. So it's obviously take all of this advice with a grain of salt. Like I said, I'm not really the best person for this. I'm not a guru or anything. I'm just letting you guys know, whoever chooses to watch this video, my personal experience on Etsy. Like, it's not something you can just pick up and then immediately start selling. Now, don't get me wrong, for some people that does work, and for some people they are able to pick it up straight away, put their stuff on there regardless of what their stuff is, and start getting sales within a couple of weeks, in some cases I'm sure a couple of days. But you know, so create the products for the right target. What I did when I started was I already had a bunch of creations that I had because I was selling. I've had like several shops, but mostly what I was selling was my sort of drawings and paintings and stuff. That might not be that much longer because I might be giving it to my brother, you know, because you got to give. But anyway, that's beside the point. I had a lot of products and sketches and drawings and graphics that I put on t-shirts and hoodies. So the t-shirts and hoodies, obviously quite hard to stand out because everyone is selling t-shirts and hoodies on Etsy and just online generally. And unless your stuff is exceptional, or unless you've got like an established fan base, it may be a bit tricky to sell hoodies and t-shirts. So yeah, that's what I started with. And then I sort of tried to sort of break it down to like digital products, right? So people could download my images and use them as they like. So I tried to put my images into wallpapers and posters and sort of pictures like that they could frame. for their homes, for like home decor and stuff like that. Again, because of my artwork and how abstract it is, I guess I haven't found the right target audience for that kind of artwork. That's where the SEO comes into play and all that stuff. It's very important. But sometimes creating the product and then sort of hoping it sells doesn't work. It's not a good strategy. That's what many gurus and teachers would say. You can't just create and hope it sells. You have to have a target audience, know what they like, and then go for it. Like sort of create things that is already within the niche of that target audience. Like I said, I'm still trying to work all this stuff out myself, and it is a learning process. But yeah, that's my Etsy failures part 2. Again, like I always say, if you enjoyed any of this, if you find any of this useful, please let me know in the comments and consider subscribing if this was your cup of tea. And yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. I was gonna try and write more stuff, but that's all I've got for now. I might do a little Shopify failures video as well. Just gonna have so many videos that say something failure. But you know, with entrepreneurship and with online businesses, you're not down and out, you know. It's about trying, failing, and then figuring out why you failed, and then just moving on to the next thing and just evolving. That's just life in general, right? In life, we're all gonna fail and we're all gonna struggle. But you gotta just keep trying. So yeah, that's my little 2 cents on the Etsy thing. I might do a part 3, but because there is quite a lot that goes into running an online business, establishing one, and obviously having some success. So yeah, hopefully if this reaches anyone, yeah, let me know what you think.